Alright everyone, short video on some of my favorite coins that I've either invested in, have owned in the past, have profited from, different things like that. Why I like them. I could go on about hundreds and hundreds, thousands of these coins and have shiny penny syndrome, but I'm just going to talk about a few. So we're going to talk about some coins to invest in, why I like them, stuff like that. Every coin should be thought of as a company, guys. These are not just commodities. These aren't something that somebody said, okay, well, here's a coin, we're going to put a value on it, and now it's worth something. No, that's not it. All of these coins are companies. Every single one of these coins are companies. Now, rather than them having a stock that you can buy into, they have digital assets. These digital assets are called cryptocurrencies. We invest in them when we see, wow, Syscoin has developed the block market. They've developed a place for Amazon and eBay sellers with so many benefits. Of course I'm going to invest in this because the massive problem it solves for billions of people in that industry. Okay, it's not some sort of coin that somebody said, this is digital, it doesn't actually exist, we're going to put a value on it and we're going to trade it. And that's what most people's understanding of cryptocurrency is. And it's very, very, very skewed. These are companies. These are companies that solve current world problems on a massive scale. They offer some sort of good, some sort of service, some sort of trade, and we can profit from them. So every coin should be thought of as a company. What massive problem does it solve? What gives this coin value? What gives this company value? And yes, you can profit from them, but until you understand why, it doesn't matter. And you need to understand why to succeed in this industry. So buy coins that have active developments. They solve current world problems. They have volume. Guys, if you don't have volume, you don't have liquidity. Have you ever heard of a liquidation sale? That's when a dealership or a mattress place wants to liquidate their inventory. They want to get rid of it. Well, they can't liquidate unless they have tons of buyers. So if you don't have buyers, you can't liquidate. If you don't have tons of buyers buying in mass amounts, you don't have volume. It's all related. So you don't want to use coins that don't have volume, because if you don't have volume, you don't have liquidity. Do your coin research. Do your coin research. There's thousands of coins out there, and some of them are the stupidest coins out there. They actually make me really mad. I would punch the creators of them in the face. And we'll talk about those in a little bit. What coins do I like? Good coins. Syscoin, we'll talk a little bit about that. Coin has actually developed cloud storage, so that way you don't have to use Amazon or Microsoft or different servers and different like that. There's a huge demand for what Coin is doing. Look it up, do your research. Syscoin, really good coin. XRP, very controversial coin because it's tackling the same exact industry that cryptocurrency got away from, which is banking. It actually operates in a much different way than most other coins do with how fast the transaction speed is. Digibyte, great coin as well. Do your research. XVG, which is Verge, great coin. Those are coins that I really, really like. There's a couple other ones. XLM, which is Stellar Lumen. XEM, which is New Economy. Power. Stratus, which is STRAT, Redcoin, RDD. Those are coins that I also like. So if you want to write those down, pause, play, repeat the last 15, 20 seconds of this, go ahead. Those are coins that I like, own, and I'm invested in. Don't buy coins that are fun coins. They have no application. They're low volume. If you don't have volume, you can't sell. We always talked about in the past, only trade when you have leverage. Well, you don't have leverage when you're buying at a high. You don't have leverage when you are trying to sell when there's no volume. So you don't buy coins that are fun coins, have no application, low volume. Dogecoin is a great example of a fun coin. It's had some markets, it's had some opportunities. Why? Because it's false value. It's backed up by nothing. We have a whole bunch of Japanese people that said, we're going to create a coin, we're going to call it the Dogecoin, and the Doge is actually this dog that we really like, and it's a fun coin where you can gift each other money and give each other tips just to say, good job, buddy, pat on the back, you did good. That's what Dogecoin is. It's stupid. Excuse me, it's fucking stupid. Don't buy into Dogecoin. Don't buy stupid coins. There's Sandcoin. Sandcoin is used to procure only the finest quality of sands. I don't know about you, but I always import my sand from Saudi Arabia. They got a lot of sand. Really good quality. I'm just kidding. It's bullshit. Don't buy Sandcoin. There's Putin coin. There's also a Stalin coin. Who the hell is going to use those? What sort of market are we trying to breed communism? Like what are we doing? No, bad coins. Okay, so don't buy coins like that. Now we're talking about Syscoin real quick. It's a fully decentralized marketplace they've created called the block market. And this is right off their site. I took a little screenshot, so credit to them. We developed a state-of-the-art marketplace where you can securely and reliably buy and sell any items you wish. Entire stores can be created. eBay and Amazon without corporate gouging, political interference, downtime, maintenance, hefty fees. One-on-one global commerce, no middleman. There's no downtime, guys. On Sys Market, you're always online, even if your wallet isn't open. You can actually assign aliases. So instead of saying, hey, send to XYZ-W2 $RFD capital S 11786, you can assign an alias, Ben's wallet. It's great. Ripple, very controversial coin. It's established in 2012. It's never been hacked. That's great. It's really, really, really cool. Negligible energy consumption. Does not cost much to produce. All ledgers have been closed without issue since inception, meaning there's been no hacking, there's been no tampering. It works, okay? It's a dedicated team of world-class engineers, so they say. It's used in banks. Banks can source liquidity on demand in real time without having to pre-fund Nostro accounts. That's a bit creative there, guys. It's got a wallet speed of 4 seconds. It's designed to handle 1,500 transactions per second, 24/7, which is almost a billion a week if you do the math on that, which I did. It's designed to handle the same throughput as Visa. There's Ethereum. This is probably my favorite one to talk about, is Ethereum. Developed by a 19-year-old, by the way. Used by Fortune 500 companies. I absolutely love this. I really love exploiting this. JP Morgan Chase. This was an idiot that said just a few months ago, if any of my employees or people that work for JP Morgan Chase are found to be using or procuring Bitcoin, they will be fired. Well, guess who one of the founding members of the EEA is, which stands for Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Guess who one of the founding members is? JP fucking Morgan Chase. He's a founding member of the EEA. That was established in February of 2017, which includes over 150 Fortune 500 companies by now, of which its founding members, JP Morgan Chase, Microsoft, Intel, Accenture, BP, and so many more that have either said we're going to use Ethereum or going to use Ethereum-derived technology. Ethereum even allows you to create your own tradable digital token that can be used as a currency, a virtual share, proof of membership, or anything. It currently also has an extremely high market cap in the cryptocurrency space. Very high. One of the highest market caps on CoinMarketCap, and it probably will serve that for the entire existence of cryptocurrency because of how massive Ethereum is, because of the vision, because of the project, because of the current world problems it solves. Now, I'm just going to skip on a little bit. We're going to go into a couple other things that I want you guys to see, which is this. Right here is this. This is a snapshot of Digibyte, one of my favorite coins, over the past year or two. What I'd like you to see is all these dollar signs on here. Every single time you see a dollar sign. Those are tests. That's where the market tested. It held there for a second, then it failed. Well, you can see right in here, the very bottom of the screen, you can see this blue line that I've drawn in here, right? This signifies our area of resistance, right around the 60 to 100 Satoshi level. It tests right here, and it ends up gradually failing back down to that 60 to 100 Satoshi level. It tested 200, failed, returned. Then it tested right here around 200, had a very brief encounter up to that 600-700 mark and just tanked hard, fell right back down, 60 to 100 Satoshi, tested 200 again, boom, failed. We now have proven that every single time the market's tested, it always fails down to that 60 to 100 Satoshi mark, and it's tested 200 3 times at this point. Then we have a massive breakaway, massive breakout, all the way up to 2,700 Satoshi. Several millionaires are made. Tons of people wake up and they can't believe what just happened. Then we have a recession. It's okay. We actually tested a couple times in here, good profit on the way up this bull run. Reaching the pinnacle right here, going into recession. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high, taking profits all the way down in this recessive trend. And then we return to our previous area of buyer support, seller resistance. See this orange line I drew right out in here? Look at this. As it started to creep up, about to go on this breakout right here, look where it tested and failed. Right here, just briefly. Draw this line right over here. Look where it reached down to. It reached right down to that, right there. And it said, no, we can't go lower than that. That's where we tested through before. So it hits that and it goes, finds some memory and bounces through it. coming up to right here where it's previously as I've made this video, guys. So take it with a grain of salt, depends on when you're watching this, but I'm just showing how history repeats itself, markets repeats itself. And as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing a massive opportunity. Some of you guys be like, why would you buy here? It's like way up compared to like all this back here. Guys, history is going to repeat itself. Digibyte will test 2700 again. It's done it in the past. It will do it in the future. And even at this 800 level, that's a 300% ROI. As I'm making this video, Digibyte is right around the 500 or 400 Satoshi mark. So we're actually projecting some 500% returns on this. So that's a little bit of a market analysis on this coin. Now you know some of my favorite coins, the ones I'm invested in or would invest in. It's up to you to enter and exit those markets at the correct points with what you've learned in Millionaire Mafia Instagram Mastery. I'll see you in the next video.